You know, I've never been genre driven, and I've never felt like that I kind of pick an order of genre. I really, I mean, I like it simple and I like it very organic, and when I read material, I'm really just looking for a good story. And I think when you look at my career, I really haven't done a lot of these movies, and I know that when I did Italian Job, you know, it was considered a summer blockbuster, but I looked at that and I thought that was just a really, really good story for that genre, for that kind of heist that's kind of cinematically filmed that I like, and I felt the same with this. You know, I'm not like a expert on superhero movies or like big summer like Will. Like, I mean, this is really a market that he knows very well. For me, it was just very well-written material and very original, which is kind of like a dangerous word to use in this industry because everybody kind of abuses it, and it is hard to come across something that kind of takes your breath away and where you have a moment and you go, wow, that was somewhat unusual. But I really felt that with this. Not so much myself. I really don't make it about me. I'm not really looking just for a good character for me. I really feel like I'm a storyteller. I just want to be in good stories. And if it means that I have to go and work for 3 days, you know, to do that, or if I have to be, you know, there for 50 days to do it, that really is so secondary to me. It really doesn't matter as long as it's a good story, being a part of a good story. So when I read it, I felt the idea of taking the superhero genre and taking this kind of iconic, somewhat squeaky clean icon and turning that upside down and making him an alcoholic, basically giving him human flaws, that to me was a good hook. I like that. You know, for me, having done films like Monster, that is what I look for. You know, I don't ever want to feel like I'm doing something that feels safe. I think as an actor, like I said earlier, I think we're always looking for a way to kind of push the envelope. I think we want to do it with material, and we want to do it with the work that we deliver. And so I like the idea of getting together with a group of really, really smart, creative people and saying, you know, how can we do this? How can we elevate this? How can we make this something that has originality to it? And so you never know. I guess it's not that hard. I think some people think it's harder than it really is. You know, when you take a chance or what they consider a risk, it really is never really a risk because there, at the end of the day, is never a guarantee. There hasn't been a book written on what works. You know, there really isn't a recipe that works, even though sometimes people want to believe that. And I learned that making a film like Monster, you know, when everybody said this would never work and a woman can never tell this story. And I think when you go through experiences like that, you have to hang on to those lessons. And so for me, I don't consider anything that risky anymore because I don't know what's a guarantee. I don't think there's a guarantee in this industry.